Hello, here's my vlog for the 7th of October, Monday, 12:15. Oh God. I'm gonna have to do my goddamn taxes today. My mom was gonna come over today to help me. It's gonna be a nightmare. They always totally screw me with the taxes and they don't let me do them. I got rejected 4 times last year and it never went through. And they say I owe $2,700 from last year, so. But this is the first year you get to do your taxes directly on the IRS, so I guess I'll just have to develop a relationship with a bunch of IRS agents online and see if I can work through this, hopefully without having to get a lawyer or blow all this extra money, because I already did pay my taxes. They're just trying to screw me over for some fucking reason. So I can't wait until AI gets smart enough to do your taxes for you. It's kind of annoying that people are going on about the dangers of AI. They can't even figure out how to do your fucking taxes. So, and then I have to pay my condo assessment, but supposedly my insurance will pay for that, but I won't believe that until it actually happens, and that's $3,000. So I'm here looking at maybe having to blow $5,700 of money that I don't even have. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, yesterday my video was an hour and 24 minutes, and because like for the last hour I was just trying to see if I could remember all the things that I'm working on my site, and I knew I wasn't going to remember all of it. Yeah, I remember it. I completely forgot to mention that I built all of the animals, like to the exact animal of all the species, of like where they are now, their daily patterns, not for all the animals. I have like a sample animal. It's daily migration, it's daily like life, it's range area, and then it's daily life, and then the migration for the ones that migrate, like the elk. And yeah, I did that for Rocky Mountain National Park in Boulder County. And I think I'm done. I'm almost done. And all the ski resorts in in Colorado, extinct and living, which there's a bunch around here. I want to ride out and check it out, but and then there was something else that I forgot to mention that I did. Oh man, it was really. Oh yeah. I Googled Earthed a bunch of books. I Googled Earth. I didn't finish it, but I got started Google Earthing the Gallic Wars. I was going to Google Earth all the historic books. Yeah, but I did the Gallic Wars, so I have. I built the Google Earth of the camp, of the legionary camp, of Julius Caesar's trip into France. Like exactly where they camped each time. And I Googled Earth every single operation he did. Like I rebuilt the wall he made to separate the Helvetii from the French. And I rebuilt the roads they have there, and yeah, all of the Helvetii, like all their houses and all their towns, every single town. To account for every single one of their population, because it was a lot. And yeah, where it was, and all of the different tribes, Celtic tribes, and northern Italy and southeast France, like where each tribe was a different valley, and even I rebuilt. There was this one area where they camped in a legion, and on that location, I rebuilt the legion, like the whole legion, all the way down to the tent. And then I rebuilt the Battle of Alesia and all of the different forts that they had, and the walls and everything. And then I think that was the only. I also yeah, Google Earth, what Polybius was talking about, but those were like ancient cities. Oh wow, I got a bird flying around in my kitchen. I've only seen that happen once or twice. I think they're checking out the plants. Yeah, so that's just the stuff that I missed, not including some of the stuff that I haven't remembered yet. So yeah, there's a lot of really awesome Google Earth. I mean, YouTube videos I can make from that, like zillions of them, thousands of really good ones, and not just YouTube, but little shorts for Instagram and Facebook, because I'm monetized on Facebook, so, and I guess Instagram as well. So, and I'm not even monetized on YouTube anymore. I'd have to get remonetized. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so yesterday I spent like the whole first part of the day since I got up. I got up like maybe 9. I have been having problems getting up because I have problems like relaxing, I guess. And so the only time I have to relax is when I get up. Hopefully I'll be able to get up in the morning. That's really the thing that's most important to me. But then my mom came over at like 3 and we went to the gym. So I worked out at the gym. I was going to just stretch all day. I was doing all these different stretches over and over again. Trying to free my my left shoulder is really tight, like crazy tight, just from years of not exercising, of doing anything, and then my hips also. So, but she came over, so I went over and lifted with her. I rode like the bike for 2.5 miles, the sit-down bike, because I was with her. She did 10 minutes and I did like 11 minutes and like 2.5 miles. On level 13, I think I'll go to level 14 next time. I've been stuck at 13 for a while. Yeah, and then did hip abduction, adduction, 220 pounds, leg press, 210 pounds, and then arm curl. I think it was only like 65 pounds, and then, or maybe 55 or something, and then arm tricep extension 70 pounds, so 3 sets of 10 of all that, and that was all I did. But I think I feel it, like I'm sore today. Like I don't have to lift weights very much to be sore the next day. Then we went to Home Depot and I got a couple of big bags of rocks, and with her, and then I brought them from her car to her house to spread them around her front yard. And then we came back here and hung out here because I wanted to show her my house with all my animals, my new birds, hamster, which she saw. My little hamster lives up in there. I put him in the big cage. Here, let's see if this focuses. Do you see him? He's not moving about. Anyway. Here he is. There he is. See the little guy? That's my hamster. He's a little white, long-haired Syrian. Where does he get his water? I don't know why he's up there. He was up there. Maybe they like to look. But he blocked his way. I don't think I've ever seen him because they appear to have looked. They just stuffed that. So he doesn't even know that he could go down to that and get water, get more water there. So maybe what he does is he hikes up that thing and then back there, because that's where I dumped him off. Anyway, my plants and my fish and my other fish in there. So and we hung out. And my pneumatic, I showed her my new pneumatic leg massager. But the problem was, and I used it one time last night, and it was pretty good. The thing that I really like is the foot massager. But the problem is I went to sleep, and then when I woke up, like I slept in today. Like after she left, I think I went to bed and I watched this movie called Mechanic Resurrection. It was an action movie. Those silly action movies are kind of fun because stuff it's like that happens is so unrealistic, man. Like Jason Statham, he's in this giant yacht, right? And he gets his girlfriend Jessica Alba out with the pod, but then he has to finish the job by killing the bad guy. So he ties up the bad guy in chains, and then because the bad guy was going to blow up the boat and escape to kill Jason Statham, he's going to blow up his own boat. And so Jason Statham, to get away, I guess he couldn't swim away. I don't know why. The guy's like, you can't swim away. He's like, I'm not going to. But I don't know why he couldn't swim away. He just swim? I mean, it's not like they were that far off the coast, but I guess maybe they were so like way off the coast or something. So the way that Jason Statham decides to survive, this is like the most implausible fucking thing I've ever seen in a movie. So he knew that there was a diving bell in the boat. So I guess the boat has a diving bell. So like they would just drop it down. So people, I don't even know why they had the diving bell. Maybe it was a scientific boat along with the super yacht. So all he did, so as the boat blows up and sinks, Jason Statham hides in the diving bell. So when the diving bell sinks, all he has to do is wait at the bottom of the ocean in the diving bell until the salvage people come and salvage the entire boat. And then when nobody's looking at night, he jumps out of the diving bell and escapes. It's like, oh my God. Like, I think the diving bell even has a bottom on it. It would have like tipped upside down. I would have just tried to swim away. Anyways, yeah, and then I slept pretty well, and I had these like dreams last night that I was in some like world, you know, and I was just like walking around checking out the place. That's all I remember. Yeah, but like so I got to sleep early, but when I got up today, I didn't want to get out of bed until like 10 o'clock. It was like forever. I was wide awake. Oh, man, my knee still hurts from when I tore my meniscus. Yeah, I was awake, but I just didn't want to get out of bed because I don't know why. Maybe I was apprehensive about the day, but my plan was to get up at 6 and go to the gym and have a really full day of working out so that I felt like I had a productive day so that I could concentrate on this. My mom was supposed to come out over at noon, which is 15 minutes ago, to help me with this because it's stressful because it never works, and to do my taxes. My brothers get my money the same way, and they never have problems. They just do it, and it goes, and they never. So it's like I'm getting singled out or something. I don't know what the deal is, but I got up and there was some house stuff I had to do. Like I left my house, it was scattered with these new massage things, the leg thing I got, and this foot massage here. Showing to my mom, but my ferrets got up earlier than I did because I slept in so long. Yeah, I was just laying in bed, not wanting to move. It wasn't because I was tired. I was just mental. But yeah, my ferrets got up before I did, and they completely destroyed my leg massager. Because the leg massager, it's pneumatic. It has these tubes that push air through it, but it's really soft rubber. And ferrets go nuts when they see soft rubber because they can puncture it with their teeth. And so they just went to town on it, man. I got up, I took one look at it, and it was just covered in... Well, I got up and I saw that they were chewing on it already, like right in front of me. And I was like... And then I saw just 100 of these holes that they make with their sharp teeth. And I knew it was ruined. So I turned it on, and neither of them would go. So I asked ChatGPT if you could get replacement tubes for it. Seems like you could. And it said you could, and I couldn't get them online on Amazon. So I went to their website, what are they called, Cleolo or something, and there was like a chat. So I asked him a question with the chat, left my phone number and my email, and wanted to know if you could buy new pneumatic tubes for it. So that, yeah, and then I just have to remember every time I'm done using it to put it in the bag. I was going to put it in the bag, but I just didn't last night because it just didn't cross my mind. You know, I spaced it. How dangerous the ferrets were to that stuff. And so now I know when I get the new tubes, I have to make sure to put it in the bag when I'm done, and to make sure that the ferrets don't chew on it when I'm actually using it, because they just go nuts when they see that stuff. They run to it, and then they just... Like when I'm hanging out, I should show you my shoes, man. Like when I'm hanging out, the other day I was hanging out like outside on my deck, like organizing something, fixing something, and one of my ferrets was just going to town. on my shoes, just like aggressively tearing it apart. And yeah, the whole bottom of my shoes are just, the rubber is just torn to hell and torn off because the ferrets attack it. And even when I'm wearing them, they'll just straight up. In fact, they like to do it when I'm wearing them, when standing there more than any other time. So, yeah, that was my mistake. Oh, check it out. Now I got a bird interested in my bicycle. What are you doing? Are you biting on my... He's like biting on my brakes and my spokes, and hopefully not the rubber. That's one of the new birds. I have four birds now. So, yeah, and then I went outside and I attached my false vine to the outside. I zip tied it all up the side and then up so that they would touch, but I didn't have enough, so I ordered more. I got 3 pieces, so I ordered 3 more pieces so I can connect it all together. And yeah, they cover up the seams and it looks really good. Hopefully the homeowners will allow me to. Sometimes they have rules like you can't attach anything to the apartment, and including like fake plants, so we'll see. And this morning I did a tutorial on, I got in the mail yesterday, self tooth cleaning kit. What are those things called? I can't remember what it's called. Prongs, those metal spiky things that the dentist uses. And I wanted to watch tutorials on how to do it. But yeah, there's some girl who has a dentist channel and she was giving like tooth care, and she's like, don't use those things, you'll hurt your teeth more than you'll fix them. But if you do want to use them, look at my video, how to use the picks, the toothpicks. And so I went to that video. It was a 7-minute long video. And she spent the whole video telling you why you shouldn't use the toothpicks. So at the end, and then the video stopped. So she didn't tell you to use them. She told you to, if you want to use them, watch the video so that you can be told again not to use them. Yeah, so I was kind of playing around with them, but yeah, I kind of see your point. So then I was going to use my water pick for the first time since my mom bought it for me like a couple years ago. But it wasn't in the right place. I had to set it to a better place, but I needed zip ties for that. So that's when I started zip tying that. So now I have to go back in and zip tie that. The water pick. So that's my vlog for the day. I'm going to, when I'm done with this video, I'm going to pick up after myself from all the work I was doing on the deck with those vines, and then go and zip tie the toothpick, maybe even use the zip toothpick for the first time. I want to get in the habit of doing it. Dental floss to take care of my teeth, because I don't have the money to go to the dentist every 6 months. I haven't been there for years, like 5 years. I went there a couple of years ago and they said I needed $1,700 worth of work, like fillings and all this stuff, but I didn't have the money to go back. So, because the industry I'm in doesn't pay. No, I need to explain my website. That's the problem. I need to get in there and write, but that's going to be a project, so I can't start for a while. So, yeah, clean up my house. Set up that toothpick, maybe do it. And then maybe by then my mom will come over and we can hack away at the taxes, home assessment. Yeah, those are the 2 main things. Get those out of the way. I already paid my taxes this year. I just have to, because I guessed what they would be and I paid them. So I just have to kind of like officially file them or whatever. Yeah. Whoever designed our taxes were retards. I mean, obviously graduated income taxes, it's the best way to tax you. But there has to be a better way, like where it doesn't get rejected. Maybe I have like the suspicion maybe it got rejected because I didn't have like health insurance, and you get penalized for that or something. I don't know. That's another reason we should have health insurance, because it just causes tax confusion if you don't have it. So But the rich people, they think that it's more important for them to not be taxed than for people to have health insurance, because they think all of the poor people without jobs will suck all the money away, and then all the immigrants will come and with their entitlements. So Republicans are morons. I'm a lifelong Democrat because they're the closest thing to commie. Yeah, maybe I needed just to relax to recover. I don't know, or mentally. Yeah, that's why I slept in. I'm getting off to a slow start, but I'm gonna go upload this video and prepare for my mom to come. And tomorrow I will be vlogging. The next week or two, I'll be vlogging about the nightmare of trying to do my taxes, because they're gonna make me do all this stuff. I'm gonna have to mail in all these different forms and send in the forms and then wait, and then all this stuff, man, that makes, and so I'll have to hopefully the IRS people will try to help me out. You would think the government wants to work with you, doesn't want to like not get your tax money but throw you in everybody in prison. So there's plenty of people who don't pay their taxes because they don't want to pay their taxes, or they're lazy. I'm here trying my hardest to do it, and they just won't take them. So anyways, talk to you tomorrow.